So today we're celebrating the opening of the North American Bayer Bee Care Center. This facility will help foster relationships and research for honeybees. Bayer has been committed for bee health for over 25 years, and this facility is a new extension of that. And we're really excited to take you on a tour. So let's begin. We have our first display case is talking about the life cycle of a colony. You'll see that there are 3 types of bees in a colony. We have a queen. There's only one of her in the colony. We have 40 to 60,000 female worker bees, and then about 100 to 300 drones. They are the male bees. Worker bees only live 4 to 6 weeks, so they have a very busy life. All right. Maybe go to this. So after you learn about the honeybees, you can test your knowledge by taking our Fun Fact quiz. So you can find out how you rank against other visitors. Once you go through the quiz, you'll see, did you get it right? And you'll hopefully learn a few things. We talk about things like a honeybee makes 1/10 of a teaspoon of honey in her lifetime. So during that 4 to 6 weeks, she's very busy. And it takes 2 million flowers visits from honeybees to make 1 pound of honey. So the next time you enjoy that honey, think those bees, because they're very hard workers. Okay. Through the rest of our facility, we talk about some of our innovations in agriculture, which is the new lubricant for planting corn and soybean seeds called Fluency Agent. So we have examples of how the Fluency Agent is tested up against the different lubricants that are currently on the market. And this is something that's very important to Bayer as a whole. Product stewardship is key, and Fluency Agent is certainly a great example of how we've combat that. The next area here is really talking about how we can have healthy honeybees and healthy crops, the coexistence of agriculture and bees. And you can see that this rich, diverse diet is all thankful to a honeybee. Honeybees pollinate so many of the foods that we eat. If you enjoy almonds, it takes over 1.5 million colonies of bees every year out of the 2.5 million in the total United States just to pollinate that one crop. So almonds are very key, and bees really play an important role to our food supply. We have a really fun video here talking about, again, product stewardship and consumers. So this is a really great educational component of letting homeowners know how they can help bees. They can grow gardens, and beekeepers can work together. And this is something beekeepers love. This also talks about how farmers and beekeepers work together, because, again, that relationship is key to our success. Here we have our research facility, where we'll be doing active research on the health disorders and factors that are affecting honeybees. We have an example here of a varroa mite. Hopefully you can see that. That is the #1 parasite affecting honeybees. And it's unfortunate because it's hard to take care of a bad bug on a good bug. So we have a really big task here, but we have grad students working with us from different universities, as well as our own staff who will be working in this facility every day, helping honeybees. So I mentioned the varroa mite just now as our research focus. We actually have a video talking about the varroa mite, talking about how devastating it is to the honeybees as a host. It not only devastates the bee, but it also vectors virus. So it's just not a good bug at all. All right. So this is where I enjoy the fun facts here, because I'm a beekeeper. So as an active beekeeper, you have to harvest the honey, and this is the fun part. So we have a honey tasting bar where you can try different varieties of honey. And you'll notice that the color is very different. And the color is dependent upon the flowers the bees are visiting. The flavor is also dependent on that. So you'll notice that clover, mint, they're definitely different in taste and different in color. So this facility will allow us to harvest the honey from our hives and also build hive equipment, so we can actually make the frames and the hive bodies used that the bees actually live in. And then this last station here is talking about beekeeping equipment. So we actually have suits that people can try on, and they can be a beekeeper. And this fun little thing that Manny's wearing is actually a varroa mite. So you may think a little pest on a bug may not be so bad, but if you were a honeybee and this was attached to you every day, sucking your blood, vectoring viruses, it would be really bad. So we have a demonstration of a life-size equivalent, and this is really something I think people are going to enjoy. So since we are an active research facility with honeybees, we have our hives here. This is a demonstration hive where we can actually suit up in our beekeeping equipment and demonstrate to visitors what's going on. We can hold up the frames, they can help identify the queen, look at honey, they can see the pollen in the hive, and this is a safe enclosure of our screened porch. So it gives the visitors that personal experience without the risk of being stung, and this is probably the most engaging part that I think most people will enjoy. And then you'll see our gardens here are over 2 acres. We're still developing. They have not quite matured, but we will be putting in native plants to North Carolina that are drought resistant. So this aids in our sustainability of the building and providing needed nutrition for the honeybees on site.
Okay, so tell us, if somebody wants to come visit the Bee Care Center, what should they do?
Yes, so we have a registered toured site on our website, so CropScience.us. Click on Our Commitment Bee Health, and then you'll be registered for a tour. And we're really excited to have you. We hope school groups, teachers, researchers, beekeepers, growers, everyone can come, and there's something to learn from this facility.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you.